Hey folks, in today's episode we take a misguided hike to the Petrified Forest and visit the South Unit of Theodore Roosevelt National Park.
Make sure you click subscribe so you don't miss our next adventure.
We started our 20-minute drive to the Petrified Forest on I-94 and then headed onto River Road. But shortly after that, we were on dirt roads with names like Knutson Creek Road and Petrified Loop Road. Very dusty. We didn't get the dirt washed off until we got to Minnesota.
We are entering a national grassland. It doesn't look like much of a grassland to me.
Well, Pierce, it is a grassland. The Little Missouri grassland, to be specific. A lot of land here is owned by the federal government, and a lot of it is leased to ranchers for cattle grazing, hence the cattle guards and signage.
No, turn left onto 730. But then I think you're going to take this first left. This is the right. Turn right. Here, oh, stop it. Now take the first left.
What's that say? Petrified Forest. Not a lot of road signs out here, and of course, spotty cell phone coverage. We're not even that far away from a town.
We're going to go this way first.
60 million years ago. Theodore Roosevelt National Park is home to the third largest concentration of petrified wood in the U.S. While it's hard to imagine, these dry badlands were once very swampy and covered with trees. We were hoping to hike the 1.5-mile loop to see some petrified wood. We should have looked at the map.
I can't wait. Someone lost a shoe.
Okay, pull that thing up, Pierce. Theodore Roosevelt Wilderness is next to, and in some places overlaps, the national park. One of its purposes is to protect from development the most sensitive areas of the park.
Where was the pink flower?
Right at the edge of that little buffalo run.
Hey guys, wait up!
Oh, there's one.
Where?
I don't think that's a rock.
What?
I think that's a petrified tree. A hoodoo. We thought we had reached the Petrified Forest site, but we weren't totally sure we were in the right place. There were petrified trees here.
Well, let's go this way.
Guys, wait up, there's a lamb coming down.
There's a big crater here, so don't fall in it.
This place is real ancient. It even has sandstone growing on it.
There are badlands areas on every continent except Antarctica. Water erosion causes uneven land and drainage channels. They are unsuitable for agriculture and hard to travel over. It would be easy to get lost out here. Can you hold it still for a minute? Can you turn it over? Cool. Well, hope that storm is out there to the northeast of us. It's not really a storm. It's supposed to just be showers. Yeesh. What do you have to say about the scat?
It's plentiful.
Plentiful?
This one
And
looks
fresh.
This one looks very fresh.
Yeah, I see that. More of the same. So it's gonna look like driving across North Dakota to Minnesota tomorrow, I think. Way over there is where we're thinking about heading. As you can can see. It's kind of a ways off. All right, we decided we were going to turn around. We're not really sure how much further it was to the southern part of the Petrified Forest here at Theodore Roosevelt. And it's past 6:30. We were hoping to go back to the south unit and do the loop road. And we figure it's going to be at least a half an hour hike back to where we parked. So we did see some petrified trees, but we were kind of off the trail a little bit. What do you think about that, Graham?
It was fun and a little crazy.
Hey, Philadelphia, turn around. Thank you.
That'd be a long walk.
We don't go to that side of the state.
Okay, course correction again. After talking with some fellow intrepid Pennsylvanians, they told us to go to the north, which is just over the hill here, I hope. It's only been about a 5-minute walk from the junction. Okay, here it is. Drum roll, please.
Where's the wood?
I don't know.
There's the wood. There's a ton of it. They're huge.
There it is, way out there. We're not gonna actually go down on that trail to see it, since we already did see some close up. To recap, we thought we arrived, we lost the trail, we found the trail, we took the wrong trail, we took the right trail, we took too much time dumbing around to get to the actual place.
And unfortunately, we're leaving. Well, at least we saw it. Yeah, seeing it's better than not seeing it.
Way out there is where we're headed. That's the trailhead. And we're here.
Hip hop. His name's Hip Hop. His name's Hip Hop. Hip Hop. How do we get out?
Thank you.
I got it.
All right. There's Dudley Do-Right. Made it back. The scenic drive at the south unit of Theodore Roosevelt National Park is 48 miles. We didn't get to drive the whole thing. By the time we got there, it was almost 8 p.m. The NPS says you should plan 2 hours just to do the drive, not including the little hikes and other activities you can do along the route. So many amazing views here.
Look at all these game trails.
A lot.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
They're everywhere. Right?
Most of the game trails were probably from bison.
Okay, here's some prairie dogs.
Oh, prairie dog town.
We stop in the prairie dog,
Yes.
prairie dog. Prairie dogs everywhere, y'all.
This is a prairie dog town. All of those little mounds of dirt is a hole. Prairie dogs aren't dogs. They're rodents. Early French explorers gave them this name. Roosevelt wrote about them being noisy and inquisitive and living in towns of several hundred inhabitants. As we saw at Yellowstone, if there was traffic, there was usually wildlife. Here it was no different.
Oh, it's coming this way. Oh, it's crossing the road. In front of us.
The average adult male bison weighs 1 ton, 2,000 pounds. When Peaceful Valley Ranch was sold to the NPS, it became the core of what would become Theodore Roosevelt National Park.
Oh, there's a baby. Do you see the baby, Dad?
Mm-hmm.
Get a picture.
What do I do with this?
What is that?
Bison.
Oh my god.
Just wait here?
I
Oh,
would say
Sammy,
because
go.
it's a bridge
Oh my god.
that we should wait.
Crossing
you
the
think?
bridge. Back up and get out of the way.
That's what I would do.
Like, stop here.
Because they want to come across this bridge.
How about we stop here?
We need to give them enough room to get across the bridge and then we can stop. That's probably enough.
Not that big of a herd.
When this national park was founded in 1947, there were no bison in the park. Over the years, bison have been brought to the park from other areas in the plains. Once on the endangered list, bison have been removed thanks to an increase in their population. Hoodoos happen anywhere in the Badlands where softer rock erodes away beneath a harder rock cap. Okay, quickly headed up to the Wind Canyon Overlook before it's completely dark here at Theodore Roosevelt National Park. Uh-oh, phone down, phone down. So up there, that giant hill is where we're headed. Hopefully we can get there before too long. The Wind Canyon Trail is just one of the many trails at the South Unit. There were a lot we had to pass by. Also, I've edited out the gratuitous heavy breathing of the old people climbing up to the Overlook.
Then a trail that goes down to the river.
This commanding view includes a very shallow Little Missouri River. We might have a house down there, right?
Except when it's floods.
Yeah, right. Or in the winter. As I've said before, these Badlands seemed a little easier than the ones in South Dakota. Maybe it's just because we've gotten more familiar with the West.
Remember that time we ran up Painted Canyon Mountain?
Because it was 9 o'clock at night and we were leaving the next morning. All right, down off the hill. Here's some sage, I think. Smells nice. We made it. We didn't die.
I ran up that hill like a boss.
A boss, you did.
But it breathed for 4 minutes after I got up it. 4 minutes.
Thanks for watching. In our next episode, we continue heading east into Minnesota. We see the headwaters of the Mississippi River and travel the back roads of Wisconsin. Please remember to subscribe to our channel, like and share this video, and comment below.